49ers Cal High Sports is presented by U.S. Bank. Life keeps moving. We're here for every step. U.S. Bank member, FDIC.
This week on 49ers Cal High Sports presented by U.S. Bank. Lots of different sports this week as we bring you NorCal football final games, including El Cerrito and Los Gatos. McClymonds battles Marin Catholic, and De La Salle takes on Clovis North.
Winter sports include a thriller in boys hoops as Amador Valley takes on James Logan, the story of the Dublin cricket player getting attention internationally, and we will premiere our special series this season with Oakland Tech girls basketball. 49ers Cal High Sports presented by U.S. Bank starts right now.
Welcome to 49ers Cal High Sports presented by U.S. Bank. I'm Robert Bronstein.
And I am Aubrey Tolliver. We start tonight with the NorCal D1A bracket, where the Pittsburgh Pirates put their undefeated record on the line. The Pirates winning the NCS Division I crown last week for the third year in a row.
Wow. Pitt meeting perennial Sac Joaquin section champ Folsom for the right to represent the North in the state title game next week. This one played at Folsom High Saturday night.
Pittsburgh-Folsom Saturday night with a trip to the state ship on the line. The Pirates on a crusade on their first drive. Marley Alcantara slings a dime to Makari Kenyon, and Makari gets taken down just short of the goal line, but Pitt scores on the drive to make it 7-0. Folsom answers later in the quarter. Ryder Lyons, a sophomore QB, with a perfect pass to junior Damian Rivera, who also gets tackled short of the goal line. Ryder Lyons would punch it in on the next play, and in the second quarter, Lyons would do it again to go up 14-7 with 7 minutes to go in the half. Alcantara hands it off to Jamar Searcy, and Jamar slips down the sideline and in. The point after is no good, but with a field goal to end the half, Pitt leads 16-14. Third quarter, the Folsom snap is high, and it goes into the end zone. Japheth Tofayano gets the tackle for the safety, and Pitt now leads by 4 with 5 minutes to go in the game. Lions passes to Jamison Powell in the flat. Powell has his sights set on the end zone, and the lead in the game. He flies in to put Folsom on top by 3. Time winding down for the Pirates, facing 4th and 8, and Pitt has to go for it. Alcantara bolting down the sideline before getting tossed out of bounds, but was the pickup enough? The official measurement says no, it is just short, and that all but seals the Folsom victory. The Bulldogs are the NorCal champs and will play for their 5th state title in program history against St. Bonaventure.
Jake Vanderbrook and Campbell as Mountain View battles Burlingame. The Spartans making a statement early, turning defense into points as Jaden Meyer gets the steal and lays it in for 2 points. Here comes Burlingame Marcus Tapia showing off the mid-range with this jumper. 2 of the juniors 8 points. 14-10 Panthers after 1. Second quarter now, good ball movement here by the Spartans. Evan Cow swings a pass over the Nicholas Roll, and the southpaw connects from 3-point land, and he's got some ice in his veins. But Anthony Atkinson says, anything you can do, I can do better than you. Cash. Great pass by Zach Kirk. 2017 Burlingame at the half. Third quarter, the Panthers extend their lead as Ryan Doherty with a great feed to Atkinson for the layup. Final seconds of the third. Will Chesley pulls up for 3, gets the shot up and beats the buzzer. Great shot there. 39-31 Panthers after 3. Burlingame would cruise its way to the finish line. Atkinson kicks a pass out to the corner, and Miles Chan buries it from deep. And we got to show you this great no-look dime by Ryan Doherty to Zach Shapiro for 2 points. Burlingame goes on to beat Mountain View 54-45. Anthony Atkinson leading the charge with 16 points.
Tyler Flipson checking in. Burlingame ready to take on Evergreen Valley at Lynbrook High School for the Sandy Stover Classic. Cougars come out hot. Asta Boggett finds Layla Roden wide open down court, lays it in. 3-2 Cougars. Seconds left in the first. Aaliyah Awesome driving in heavy traffic but gets it to go. Evergreen leads 10-2 end of 1. 7 minutes before the half. Roden out of nowhere with the steal, finds Boggett with a perfect pass, and the sophomore lays it in, extending the Cougar lead 14-4. Moments later, Haley Miller pivoting, finds an opening and drops the jumper in and 1. Panthers trail 14-8. Cougars continue their domination though. Azam finds Tina Malakade in the corner for 3 and banks that one in. Evergreen Valley would go on to win it in big fashion over Burlingame, 53-14 final, and improve to 2-0 overall.
The Reiches Center brings us the Gary Reiches Players of the Week every week, the award based on performances in the previous week's games.
The announcement performed in a wrap by our good friends at the Reiches Center. Here are this week's Gary Reiches Players of the Week.
Yeah. 49ers Cal High. Hey, get 'em. I got another tune on the way. Whose game's in the song with smooth sailing on this wave is Jalen Thomas. How's that Wildcat with the wild stats coming alive with 5 catches? Now count that with the arrival of the title for survival for the rivals. Now entitled to the actual title. Whoa, battle of the best. C-Next, CCS Player of the Year. Yes, Thomas got his respect. Yeah, and while we here, see clearly everybody fiercely. 1-star Jamar Searcy. I mean seriously, I'm curiously asking, who's that captain of the Pirates? The fire half black, half D-back. Don't read that, cause he's that inspired and inspiring. 3 touchdowns in the pit with a mix in the third straight title for the kid. Yeah. 49ers Cal High. Gary Reiches, Players of the Week. Trigger deep beats, and this is Mace.
D-Line Constructors is a Bay Area leader in demolition, grading, paving, and site utilities. D-Line Constructors digs in with a passion and brings us the D-Line Defensive Play of the Week.
This week's D-Line Constructors defensive play goes to Jake Baselli and Trevor Rogers with a huge interception in the Acalanes' upset win last week to keep the Dawn season alive. Trevor Rogers and Jake Baselli is this week's D-Line Constructors defensive play of the week. Coming up, it's our Chick-fil-A sportsmanship game as Las Lomas meets Doherty Valley on the hardwood.
And Acalanes plays for the NorCal title against Escalon as 49ers Cal High Sports presented by U.S. Bank continues.
How's the chicken?
Oh, the prawns are delicious.
Oh, I have a shellfish allergy.
1 prawn, very good.
Did I say chicken wrong?
Tired of people not listening to what you want?
It's truffle season.
That's okay.
Never enough truffles.
How much are they?
It's a lot.
Oh, okay. I'm good. That.
It's like a priceless piece of art.
Enjoy.
Or when they sell you what they want?
Yeah.
The more we understand you, the better we can help you. That's what U.S. Bank is for.
Huge relief.
Yeah.
Love is at the center of everything we do. That's why we were the first dairy in the U.S. to become American Humane Certified. Because the care that we pour into our cows produces better milk. Clover Sonoma, the only dairy with love in it.
Trevor was born a champion. He knows how to make lemonade from lemons. He also knows that comfort is all year round. So sometimes, when you can't make lemonade, you make hot chocolate. Today, Trevor is proud to be a service champion. He continues to care for clients year-round. We're now offering $88 furnace tune-ups with a free water heater safety inspection. High five service, champion attitude. Call 800-5-CHAMPS.
Here comes Bosa. Samuel again. Deebo Samuel's in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Touchdown, San Francisco.
Secure your seats at 49ers.com/tickets.
49ers Cal High Sports is brought to you by these fine companies who care about high school sports. By Service Champions, High Five Service, Champion Attitude, Service Champions. By Chick-fil-A, Eat More Chicken. By Mattress Firm, the official sleep partner of the San Francisco 49ers. By Mary West Credit Union, working for you today, tomorrow, together. And by Stevens Creek Chevrolet, find new roads.
The Las Lomas Knights had a terrific basketball season last year with a second-place finish in the Diablo Foothill League and a 21-11 overall record.
The Knights opening their season this week with a game against the defending NCS Open Division champions, Doherty Valley. The Wildcats looking to replace some top seniors. The two teams meeting Friday night in our Chick-fil-A sportsmanship game. Both teams get post-game chicken sandwiches. Our Adrian Soriano was there.
Welcome to Doherty Valley High School for a big non-league showdown between Las Lomas and the Wildcats. Some key players to watch from both teams. For Las Lomas, keep your eyes out on junior Julian Voucher. Julian is one of the key returners for the Knights this season. For Doherty Valley, it's Andrew DiGirolamo, who's coming off a 14-point, 16-rebound performance against Irvington earlier in the week. It's Las Lomas and Doherty Valley in our Chick-fil-A sportsmanship game. Las Lomas on the attack early. Julian Voucher shoots and scores from way downtown, but Doherty Valley comes right back. Rylan Sevilla drives and finishes the lay-in plus the foul. Then it's Kenny Cloud over to Andrew DiGirolamo, and Andrew lays it up and in, but the Knights answer back right away as Will Jones drills a shot at the buzzer. 17-16 Doherty Valley Wildcats after one. Second quarter now, and Sevilla kicks it out to Chris Falgren, and Chris makes it splash from deep. Las Lomas trying to keep up on offense, but the shot is rejected by DiGirolamo. Get that out of here. The Cats begin to pull away later in the quarter. Jaden Doty fires and hits from three-point land. 40-19 Doherty Valley at the half. The Wildcats continued their momentum in the second half as DiGirolamo grabs the offensive glass and gets 2 of his 22 points in the game. Then it's Jaden Doty with the pull-up pop from mid-range, and Jaden's shot is money in the bank as Doherty Valley improves to 2-1 on the season. Here's Jaden Doty talking about becoming one of the senior leaders this season.
Honestly, just trying to be a leader. You know, I'm one of the oldest on my team. Young group of guys, very talented. I just want to make sure everyone around me is succeeding, benefiting, just trying to be the best leader I can be on and off the court.
In San Ramon with the Chick-fil-A sportsmanship game, I'm Adrian Soriano, 49ers Cal High Sports.
Here come the Acalanes Dons getting set to battle Escalon in the D3 AA NorCal title game. The Cougars look to strike first, but Trevor Rogers has other plans. Here he picks off the pass, and oh, he's got some open space to work with. Gets a few blocks and returns it 84 yards to the crib. PAT good, 7-0 Dons after one. Second quarter now, Sully Bailey drops back, goes deep, and connects with Rogers for a huge play. And it would lead to this. Bailey decides to keep the rock himself and scamper in for 6. Both teams would each find the end zone just before the half. 21-7 Acalanes. More Dons in the third. Hand the ball to Jack Miller, and the senior explodes up the middle and gets taken down at the 1-yard line. Miller's like, I gotta score, and Miller does exactly that. 28-7 Dons. Still in the third. Cougars threatening in the red zone. Donovan Rosenfink rolls to his right, who checks a pass down to Nate Krieger, who barrels his way in for an Escalon touchdown. 28-14 Dons. But Acalanes would close out the ball game, scoring 21 unanswered, which includes this remarkable interception by Deontay Littlejohn, and he's going to take it back to the promised land. Acalanes wins the Division III AA NorCal title, beating Escalon 49-14.
Nico introduced in Alameda as the St. Joseph Notre Dame Pilots host the Skyline Titans. Skyline leans early. Macia Taylor drives from half court and sinks the floater. Pilots take the lead here. Zachary Lopez grabs the offensive board, kicks out to Alex Duanes, who drills the 3. St. Joe's leads 10-8 after 1. Gabriel Enyenwa to Jai Yoshi in the corner. That's good. Pilots up 17-8 in the second. Grayson Martin driving to the rim and delivers a dot to Enyenwa, and Gabriel dunks the ball. It's St. Joseph Notre Dame 36, Skyline 16 at half. Titans looking to get back in it. Savion Triplett with some contact, gets it to go and 1. 59-23 St. Joe's after 3. The Pilots stay on the pedal. Ariel Garcia finds Kanban Yok with a beautiful shot before hitting the deck. Then it's Martin to Garcia, and Garcia gets some great air as he puts it in as the Pilots fly high with a 75-49 victory over Skyline.
Service Champions Heating and Air Conditioning helps us honor students who perform well on the field while doing great work around campus.
This week, we spotlight KC Carpenter from Marin Catholic. You can find KC on the sidelines with the sports medicine team. KC is also the ASB president and helps with the admissions ambassador program, helping new students adjust to the school. KC Carpenter in this week's Service Champions Student Spotlight.
Delta Dental presents Smiles for Scholars. Each week we'll honor a team where every athlete is doing well in the classroom.
This week we honor the girls basketball squad from San Ramon Valley, the Wolves, with a very impressive 3.8 GPA. Coming up, Marin Catholic looks to keep its season alive against Oakland Power McClymonds.
But first, here is our final 2023 Top 10 Girls Volleyball Poll.
Ever wonder where the capital A in Chick-fil-A came from? It started with grade A, top quality chicken. But we believed everything, not just the food, should be grade A.
A is for above and beyond.
An extra level of care.
A game.
From caring for our guests in our community to cleanliness and safe service with a My Pleasure. A is for all the little things we do to bring you our best every day.
A little funky dance.
And that too.
Love is at the center of everything we do. That's why we were the first dairy in the U.S. to become American Humane Certified. Because the care that we pour into our cows produces better milk. Clover Sonoma, the only dairy with love in it.
From the beginning, Meriwest Credit Union was created to provide a brighter financial future for you. We work hard for our members because they're our greatest strength.
Meriwest worked for me when I needed an auto loan for my first car.
When I need to make a mobile payment, Meriwest works for me.
Meriwest works for me wherever adventure takes us.
Meriwest Credit Union. Let us work for you. Today, tomorrow, together.
Jerry Rice, touchdown 49ers.
In my pursuit to greatness, I discovered the secret. Dedication to my team and my relentless drive to win. I chose to be in the presence of greatness. Bernardi Zerrata, the official injury attorneys of the San Francisco 49ers, share the same dedication, the same drive, the same spirit of champion. When justice is your goal, choose the dedicated team of Bernardi Zerrata, your faithful injury attorneys.
At Service Champions, we're now offering $88 furnace tune-ups with a free water heater safety inspection. High five service, champion attitude. Call 800-5-CHAMPS.
We are the Pittsburgh Pirates, and you are watching 49ers Caja Sports, presented by US Bank.
We are back at the NBC Sports Studio here at Levi Stadium with the NorCal final game in the Division 3A bracket. Oakland League champs McClymonds taking on the NCS D3 champs Marin Catholic.
Marin Catholic advancing with a 24-3 win over Cardinal Newman last week. McClymonds won the Oakland section title with a 56-0 win over Oakland Tech. Two top Bay Area teams battling to stay alive on Saturday afternoon.
The Marin Catholic cheerleaders entertaining the crowd in an entertaining game. Marin Catholic on the board first in the first. Peter McCauley rolling out and firing far sideline to Braden Batchich-Dixon. A 20-yard strike. The Wildcats up 7-0. More Marin Catholic later in the first. McCauley keeps it and barrels in from 7 yards out, 14-0. But McClymonds battles back. Redmonte Albert waltzes in, extra point miss, 14-6. Second quarter, and Marin Catholic gets an explosive play here from senior running back Charles Williams, who spins free, and there he goes. 61 yards by the speedy 6'2 back, and it's 21-6 Marin Catholic. The Wildcat D with a big game. Mario Crocido in the backfield all afternoon, the senior with the sack there. But McClymonds battles back with defense of its own. Jawan Hudson picks up the loose ball, and Jawan is gone. A huge play there, and it's 21-14 Marin Catholic after the two-point conversion. Later in the third, Marin Catholic driving again. McCauley to his tight end, Jordan Rogers, leading to a short TD run, 28-14 Wildcats. McClymonds answers again. Tajir Golden weaving through defenders, and then his pure speed. A Golden touchdown cuts the Marin Catholic lead to 7. But Marin Catholic scores again. McCauley diving in from 6 yards out. The Warriors get another score late, but Marin Catholic hangs on to win at 35-28. The Wildcats headed to state.
Tyler Flipson checking in for some preseason basketball. James Logan hosting Amador Valley Monday night. Right into a tight second quarter. Colts Sean Acosta in the corner for 3. Logan leads 24-23 at the half. Halfway into the third quarter now. Ori Kaysen dishes it to Jalen Smith in the corner and gets it to go. Don's lead 26-24. Moments later, Acosta driving the rack. Up, in, and one. Just like that, Colts take the lead right back, 27-26. Colts keeping the pressure. Jaden Smith dishes it to Acosta, and it's Acosta for three. This guy's all over. 33-31 Logan. Final minutes of the third. Smith off to RJ Campos in the corner. Can't get it to go, but Spencer Chang is there for the board and the lay-in. Colts pulling away 37-31. Dons rally on a 7-0 run. Smith for three and goes. Amador takes the lead right back 38-37. Under 3 minutes left in the fourth. Jake Goldsworthy to the rack, pumps, and lays in the hard-earned two, making it 47-43 Dons. 30 seconds left. Colts trail by 2. Campos with the steal. Off to Smith. And Smith all alone racing down the court and lays it in, tying it 47-47. We're going to overtime. 2 minutes left in OT. Nate Jeter driving, contested, and banks it in and won. 53-52 Don. Colts answer. Smith to Gabe Flores, and the junior lays it in to take the lead 54-53 with just 16 seconds. Dons with the game on the line, clock ticking. Casey to Smith for three just before the buzzer, and bang! The freshman Jalen Smith with ice in his vein and wins it in OT 56-55. How about that freshman Smith putting up 22 in that game winner?
Each week, Chick-fil-A brings us stories of athletes who amaze us.
Jake Vanderbroek joins us now with a Dublin cricket star getting international attention.
Robert Aubrey, cricket is becoming a popular sport in the United States. For Dublin's Anika Kalan, she continues to excel both on and off the field. Looking up to your siblings can pay dividends in the long run. For Dublin's Anika Kalan, watching her brother Anish play cricket motivated this amazing athlete to join the sport.
My brother is actually the reason why I started cricket, and my dad was dropping my brother off at Fallon Middle School for where he started like an inter-regional cricket program at school, and I was at home doing math homework with my mom, and just to get out of homework I wanted to go drop my brother off with my dad and accompany him over to practice, and I was just instantly intrigued.
Seeing Anika swing the cricket bat seems to be just like any other day. Another day for this senior athlete to master her craft on the field.
When I first started cricket, it was definitely not an easy chapter in my life. Having to kind of just delve into this like sport that not a lot of people have heard of, but also playing in it while there were only boys, and I was the first girl to play cricket in the Tri-Valley. It was definitely like a mind-altering experience.
Fast forward to now, she's still playing the game she loves while representing the U19 United States national cricket team.
Honestly, that was always the goal. I always wanted to make my debut for the USA team and represent my country. So yes, that was the goal from a young age, and I'm glad I just got to execute those plans.
Anika is not only traveling across the country, but she's traveling across the globe, playing in multiple cricket matches. Anika is excelling both in cricket and in school, where she currently holds a 4.0 GPA. Anika admits balancing school and cricket is not easy.
It has been really hard, but the support that Dublin High School has given me has just been exceptional. The teachers have been so forgiving, and it's just been great.
Cricket is returning to the Olympic Games in 2028, held in Los Angeles. Even before the announcement was made back in October, Anika was featured in a promo to persuade the Olympic Committee to bring the sport back to the Olympics.
Cricket. A game for men and women. A game of skill and strategy. For it to convince the Olympic Committee to bring back cricket into the LA 2028 Olympics is something that I never thought I would have in my list of achievements, but I'm just so grateful.
It's actually so surreal sometimes. I still don't believe it myself. I'm just thinking about how this kind of thing is even possible, and I just can't imagine that's in my own family.
For Anika, experiencing cricket in a completely different atmosphere while playing with her teammates continues to be a joy and honor.
Being able to mentor and guide the new girls into how to play the sport, what type of competition Team USA has, and just guiding them overall has just been so great.
Anika Kalan continues to strive for greatness and is a role model for not just the sport, but also her country. It's cool to see an athlete not just representing her country, but to be a face of a promo to bring cricket back to the Olympics come 2028. It's just flat out awesome.
And you can tell me if I ask you detailed questions about cricket, you could explain it.
Yeah, so
exactly.
Like a pitch, it's like bowling.
Yeah.
So you got that toss down.
And they got a bat and everything?
Yeah, they got the
bat
and
I was
a
catcher, and she looks exactly gear and everything, exactly what I used to do. So it's incredible.
Mira West Credit Union helps us honor teachers in the Mira West Merit Award.
Here is Jamar Searcy from Pittsburgh talking about his favorite teacher, who also happens to be his coach. That is Charlie Ramirez.
My favorite teacher at Pitt is Coach Ramirez because, we go in the weight room to work hard and then we go to practice.
Coming up, De La Salle takes on Clovis North in the NorCal Division I AA bracket.
And later, we begin our series this season with Oakland Tech girls basketball as 49ers Cal High Sports presented by U.S. Bank continues.
Service Champions, we're now offering $88 furnace tune-ups with a free water heater safety inspection. High five service, champion attitude. Call 800-5-CHAMPS.
When you sleep on the right mattress, it makes everything clear.
Man, my neck feels better. I could be one of those guys that starts the wave.
The right mattress matters.
We'll find yours.
It's happening. It's Black Friday at Mattress Firm. Come soon and get a king for a queen price. Save up to $700 on Sealy and get a free adjustable base. Mattress Firm.
I'm Nancy Lambert, the director of the Schwab Learning Center at CHC. In a world where every second counts, education doesn't have to be a struggle. At the Schwab Learning Center, our learning specialists work one-on-one with high school and college students with ADHD, dyslexia, and other learning differences. We work with you to understand your learning and attention strengths and challenges. We help you develop strategies that optimize the way you learn. Discover the power of personalized learning that empowers students to excel. Your success is our mission.
1, 2, 3.
Get ready to cheer for your next new or used car at Stevens Creek Chevrolet.
Stevens Creek Chevrolet!
We're ready to make your buying experience safe and easy. Come to our dealership to see and test drive one of hundreds of great Chevrolet cars and trucks. Or you can go online to shop, order, and have your new car delivered right to your door. So get fired up for a great deal right here at
Stevens Creek Chevrolet!
He's got nothing but the field in front of him. He's at the 30, the 20, 10, 5, touchdown!
Touchdown! Celebration! Touchdown! Celebration!
49ers Cal High Sports is brought to you by these fine companies who care about high school sports. By Lexus of Stevens Creek, taking care of our guests one at a time. By DGDG.com, where we want you to be a happy car buyer. By Schwab Learning Center, your success is our mission. By the Riken Center, got goals? And by Sharks Ice, official practice facility of the San Jose Sharks and home of the San Jose Barracuda.
The De La Salle Spartans take their Open Division title into the state playoffs with a 10-2 record with a 10-game winning streak going into the NorCal title game.
The Spartans taking on the undefeated Broncos from Clovis North. The Fresno team is undefeated at 13-0 with junior Jackson Sinfel rushing for 1,900 yards this season. The do-or-die game played Friday night at De La Salle.
NorCal championships are here. De La Salle hosting Clovis North for the D1 AA title. Tyler Flipson checking in. Spartans wasting no time. Toa Fa'ave gives it to Dominic Kelly, finds a lane and picks up a big first down. The Kelly first down will lead to this Fa'ave quarterback sneak touchdown. De La up 6-0. 5:30 left in the first. Fa'ave gives it to Derek Blanche, and here goes the junior racing off the left tackle and jetting up the sideline for a big 40-yard gain and a first down that would later lead to a Blanche score. 13-0 Spartans. Second quarter, Fa'ave sells a play action and finds Landon Cook wide open in the end zone. Spartans extend to 19-0. 2 De La scores later. Clovis North looking to generate an offense, taking a shot at the end zone, but it's intercepted by Spartan Jacob D'Artez with 6 minutes left in the third. Next, De La possession. Fa'ave tosses it to Jaden Jefferson with plenty of blockers and a whole lot of speed and nothing but daylight. Jefferson takes it 75 yards to the house and seals the deal for the Spartans. De La Salle would go on to win it in monstrous fashion over Clovis North and named NorCal D1 AA champions and on to state next week.
Adrian Soriano here in Sharks Ice as Palo Alto takes on Pioneer. The Mustangs on the board as Dominic Powell gets on the breakaway and Dominic finds the back of the net. 1-0 Pioneer. but Pally answers back as Matthias Ward finds Stanley Tang, and Stanley gets the one-timer to go to tie it up at 1. Then it's Sam Janik over to Sri Sandilia, and Sri gets his one-timer past the keeper to give the Vikings a 2-1 lead. But Pioneer comes right back as Roxanne Morriston shoots and scores for the goal. 3-2 Mustangs after 1. Palo Alto looking to tie it up in the second period, but Michael Colho is right there for the save. Pally on the attack just before intermission. Sam Janik passes to Sri Sandilia, and Sri fires a wrist shot from a long way out. 4-3 Pioneer after 2. Third period now, and Lev Miller gets the puck past the keeper, and the game is tied at 4. Then later in the period, Ben Holton's shot is saved, but Sam Janik is right there for the second chance, and Sam scores to give the Vikings a 5-4 lead. Time winding down now, and Powell finds Quinton Yang. Score! Pioneer with an answered prayer as the game finishes tied at 5. And this week's Sharks Eyes player of the game has to go to Quinton Yang, who scored the game-tying goal for the Mustangs.
Lexus of Stevens Creek brings us the Volunteer Award, leading to $10,000 in scholarships to be handed out by Lexus of Stevens Creek at our end-of-the-season awards banquet.
This week's volunteer is Haley Newell from the Valley Christian State Championship volleyball team. Haley spends her time off the court volunteering at the Second Harvest Food Bank and at Catholic Charities of Santa Clara County, giving out food to the less fortunate. Haley talks about why volunteering is so important to her.
I think it's important just to build a better community and be able to just experience other people's worlds, and because everyone's worlds are different, everyone's lives are different.
Gallo Salami helps us spotlight top athletes who are among the top recruits in the nation. This week's Gallo Salami Big Salami is Marco Jones from San Ramon Valley. The junior linebacker is one of the top recruits in the nation. Marco has offers from many top college programs and says he has yet to decide where he's going.
Coming up, we premiere our series, The Season, with Oakland Tech girls basketball.
And later, our Crumble Cookies Game of the Week with El Cerrito and Los Gatos. But first, here is this week's learning tip from the Schwab Learning Center.
Taking visual notes can be a great way for students with dyslexia to recall and memorize information. Create visual study aids like mind maps, diagrams, and flowcharts to understand and remember complex concepts. Color coding, highlighting your notes can help emphasize important points and visual cues. Remember, dyslexia represents a different and creative way of thinking and problem solving. Work with a Schwab Learning Center learning specialist like me to understand your unique strengths.
Tonight we begin a season-long series, The Season with Oakland Tech girls basketball. Each week, Aubrey will follow the Lady Bulldogs as they try and win their third straight state title.
And I can already tell this team is going to have a lot of characters, moments of adversity, and triumph. Let's meet the 2023 Oakland Tech girls basketball team as it prepares for the season opener.
The Season with Oakland Tech girls basketball is brought to you by Family First Clothing Company. One brand, one family.
Let's go, let's turn it up. Can't be stopped, I hit my shot, go in. Swish, you wish you could stop this, but you gon' miss. That's the way it ends up, that's the way we level up. Let's go, let's turn it up. Hey.
Nestled just east of the heart of Oakland is Oakland Technical High School, a 109-year-old public school home to the Oakland Tech Bulldogs girls basketball team. For many of these players,
a lot of my family also went here.
Attending OT is generational.
My mom, my auntie, my uncles, my grandparents.
So, class of '89 from Oakland Tech.
This is Leroy Hurt.
Being a part of Tech is everything.
He is entering his 8th season as head coach.
In our city, we do have, in my opinion, great things to be proud of. But at times we get a not so good rap. So it's good to bring some positivity to the girls program, to do it in Oakland, for Oakland, by Oakland, with Oakland kids. So that means everything.
Bringing positivity to the city and championships. OT is the 5-time Oakland Athletic League champions and back-to-back state champs.
We're trying to continue history with the players that we had last year to this year. We're not going to get there if everybody doesn't contribute, especially since it's a different team. I know we got to work to get there, but it shouldn't be hard unless everybody locks in.
Tech is slated to open up its season against San Ramon Valley, a team the Bulldogs beat in the NorCal semifinals last season. Tip-off is at 7:30, but 3.5 hours before, 7 of the basketball players have another place to be: the Oakland Athletic League's very first flag football championships.
We're the first to do it, so I mean, this influences other girls to do the same thing.
Now half this team has a place to get to tonight, huh?
Yeah. We got another title to uphold, so let's get to it.
3, 2, 1.
Let's shake hands. Good luck. Hey, right here, right here, right here, right here. Right here. Hey, let's work together. No free shot.
Jai Johnson wins the tip and the 2023 season is underway. The 6'3" sophomore showing some excellent defense early on. But San Ramon Valley jumps out to an early 6-0 lead on a couple of threes, one from Avery Knapp and the other from Sophia Bose.
Why can't we start passing and cutting?
The first 3 of the season for Tech comes from the fingertips of Jordan Taylor, 14-10 SRV after 1.
You guys are not working smart. Stop watching everybody and work together.
SRV outscores Tech 22-3 in the second quarter. OT down 36-13 at the break.
Hey, let's run. Let's run in. Hey, we're jogging. Come on, make your plays. How many points we got? You're not doing anything with 13. I like to see Jai get at the free throw line, go to the wing, and then sit right back into the post. Battle.
Jordan at the wing hits her second 3. 11 points on the night for the junior. Taria Russell, the other sophomore forward, will no doubt be a force on the court this season, but Tech falls to San Ramon Valley 64-37 to open up the season.
You guys got to understand that everything's okay. It's what we do now, what we do afterwards. How do we grow?
And that marks the beginning of the season with Oakland Tech.
Everybody can play better and coach can coach better.
Follow the Bulldogs through the highs and the lows of what it takes to become
family
champions.
It was a tough opening season loss for the Bulldogs. The girls will look to bounce back next week as they continue their very, very tough preseason schedule. As tough as it gets.
Yeah, and lots of things going on. They have an injured player that's coming back in a week or so, and so it will all improve from there. All right, very good. The Harker School is dedicated to a superior education for all of its students, so Harker presents the Scholar Athlete Award each week.
This week's Scholar Athlete is Peter McCulley from Marin Catholic. Peter, great on the gridiron and in the classroom with a 4.0 GPA. Brought to you by the Harker School. Harker 6th graders recently returned from a 2-week trek through Japan, where they happily reunited with their buddies at Tamagawa Academy in Tokyo. The trip also included an eye-opening experience at Hiroshima's Peace Memorial Museum and visits to historic sites around the former capital city of Kyoto. At Harker, transitional kindergarten through 12th grade students discover their passions. Learn more at harker.org. Albany's Construction brings us the Dirty Work play each week. This is a play showing the same kind of grit and determination exemplified by all of the folks at Albany's Construction. This week's Dirty Work play goes to the Cardinal Newman defense. Zion Cargill with the hit to force the fumble, and there to jump on it is Spencer Jacobs. Zion and Spencer doing the dirty work, just like our good folks at Albany's Construction. Coming up, our Crumble Cookies game of the week. It's the NorCal final game
with El Cerrito and Los Gatos.
And boys hoops with Sequoia and Palo Alto as 49ers Cal High Sports presented by U.S. Bank rolls along.
This tiny payment thing is a giant pain. Hi, ladies. Alex from U.S. Bank. Can she help? How about a comprehensive point-of-sale system that can track inventory, manage schedules, and customize orders? That's what U.S. Bank Business Essentials is for. What about a new oven? Can U.S. Bank help us there? We can serve loans in as fast as 12 minutes. That would be a big help. Huge. Jumbo. Ginormous.
Finding ways to make your business boom. That's what U.S. Bank is for. We'll get there together.
Join us on the ice for the Bay Area's hottest sport. High school ice hockey leagues are forming now for the upcoming season. Be part of this fast-moving, hard-hitting, crazy, exciting game. You can join as part of your high school team or sign up to be assigned to a team. Games are played at Sharks Ice locations all around the Bay Area. Jump in anytime and join your friends on the ice. Be a part of Bay Area high school hockey. Contact Sharks Ice for more details and get into the game today.
Want to make $186,000 a year, serving a community that wants you. The San Jose Police Department is hiring. Choose from over 50 specialty assignments like K-9 officer, helicopter pilot, or crime scene investigator. If you have the drive to serve, we will teach you the rest. Apply today at joinsjpd.com.
Jerry Rice, touchdown 49ers.
In my pursuit to greatness, I discovered the secret. Dedication to my team and my relentless drive to win. I chose to be in the presence of greatness. Bernardi Zerrata, the official injury attorneys of the San Francisco 49ers, share the same dedication, the same drive, the same spirit of champion. When justice is your goal, choose the dedicated team of Bernardi Zerrata, your faithful injury attorneys.
A great Bay Area matchup is this week's Crumble Cookies Game of the Week. It's the NorCal Division IIA final game with El Cerrito and Los Gatos.
The Gauchos winning the NCS Division II title in a thriller over Windsor. Los Gatos scored a big win in their CCS title win. It's our Crumble Cookies Game of the Week. Our Jake Vanderbrook was there.
Well, one thing's for sure, whoever wins this game between El Cerrito and Los Gatos will make program history by punching their ticket to a state title game. For the Wildcats, be on the lookout for our CCS Football Player of the Year, Jalen Thomas. He can do it all, but on offense this season, the senior has just over 1,000 receiving yards with 12 touchdowns. And for El Cerrito, watch out for Michael Van Hook. The senior finished with 3 total touchdowns last week in a hard-fought victory over Windsor. It's El Cerrito and Los Gatos in the Division IIA NorCal title game in our Crumble Cookies Game of the Week. First quarter, Gauchos on the move, hand the rock to Micah Avery, and the senior moves the chains with this hard physical run. A few plays later, Michael Van Hook gets his feet set, finds Kamani Jackson, and the senior reaches pay dirt. PAT no good, 6-0 El Cerrito after one. Second quarter, Gauchos look to tack on another touchdown, but Lyndon Bailey says, "You shall not pass." And man, the senior's hyped. El Cerrito looks to settle for 3 points, but the kick is no good. 6-0 EC at the half. Second half now, Wildcats looking to get into a groove on offense. Boxer Kopsak Young picks up a first down with this run. Moments later, AJ Minyard takes a shot to the end zone and finds Jalen Thomas for 6. Tack on the extra point, 7-6 Los Gatos after 3. Fourth quarter, Wildcats on the move. It's Minyard to Thomas to move the sticks. A few plays later, give the rock to Kopsak Young. Great blocking up front by the O-line, and Boxer will waltz in for 6, 14-6 Los Gatos. Under 30 seconds left to play. The Gauchos have one last shot, but the pass is intercepted by Nate Goldsberry. Los Gatos wins the Division IIA NorCal title and are heading to a state title game, beating El Cerrito 14-6.
Coming into this game, we knew that we were going to see adversity. I mean, NorCal game, you know it's going to be a good one. We knew that we were coming back. It was only one score, so we knew we're better in the second half, come back stronger with our offense, shut down on defense like we did, and win the football game.
In Los Gatos with the Crumble Cookies Game of the Week, I'm Jake Vanderbrook, 49ers, Cal High Sports.
Palo Alto hosts the Sequoia Ravens in the Vikings home opener on Tuesday night. Pally off to an early lead. Tyler Martin to Gavin Haas in the corner. That's good. 18-4 Vikings after one. Jarrell Clark drives to the paint and kicks out to Riley Yuen, who drains the three, and the long ball is connecting early for Pally. Clark steals the ball and goes the other way. Clark to Haas. Back to Clark for the two-hand slam. Pally goes into half with a demanding 35-8 lead. Second half go back to All Reliable. Martin to Haas. Bang! Haas drills the three for his 10th point of the game. Sequoia with a three ball of their own. Gavin Rainak finds Nick Henderson, and Nick knocks down the shot. 50-17 Palo Alto after three. This might as well be a three-point contest. Tyler Wong kicks out to Hudson Marr. Bang! Palo Alto with a statement victory over Sequoia to move to 2-0 on the season.
An amazing season for the Valley Christian girls volleyball team. The Warriors going on a tear to end the season with a state title.
The Warriors celebrating with Robert at the Rikus Center this week.
We're here at the Rikus Center for Human Enhancement where goals are achieved. Got goals? And we are here now with the Valley Christian Warriors volleyball team, State Division I champions. Congratulations, ladies. With me here, Charlie Stats. Charlie, main hitter on this team, did very well this year. Congratulations on the championship. What was it like going through that as the season went on this year?
I don't think we really expected this from the start of the season. I mean, we're a pretty undersized team, but I think we had it a little bit rough during league, but like once CCS hit and like once state started hitting, like I think we all just kind of realized the importance of it, and especially like the seniors, like I think it was our last season, so like we knew that we had to show up and play, so yeah.
Very well said. Haley Newell here. Haley, you guys did play in that West Catholic League this year. What do you think battling with those teams week after week did for you guys?
I think it was definitely hard, but I think being able to work together through those hardships and being able to, you know, take those losses, but then come back into the gym and then practice harder and better, I think that definitely helped us improve and also bond us together.
Yeah, so you guys went along the way, and going to Addie Carbonara here. Addie, you start winning there at the end and winning and beating some really good teams, beat two East Bay League teams that were great, Monte Vista and San Ramon Valley, and then you go to NorCal's. Tell me what that experience was like.
I think like starting from San Ramon, we really like pushed our limits, and coming down to 0 is really just, okay, we have another gear we need to kick in, and what is it going to take to get there? And so I think that gave us a huge boost of confidence. And also Monte Vista, we went, 33-35 with them, which was crazy. And so it's at the end of the day, it's like we really can do anything as long as we want it more than the other team. And yeah, a huge confidence boost beating Rockland in 3 and a great trip down to LA. So yeah,
they're a great team. So congratulations on that. NorCal champions again. Congratulations so much to the Valley Christian Warriors. Ladies, take us out with a cheer.
Warriors on 3, 1, 2, 3. Warriors!
Stevens Creek Chevrolet brings us the Spirit Corner every week.
This celebrates the great work done by all of the Spirit squads around the Bay Area. Here is the band from Terra Nova. Coming up, top-notch boys hoops with Granada and Sacred Heart Prep.
But first, here is our final U.S. Bank Top 10 football poll. We head to San Francisco now for a game played this week as part of the Reardon Crusader Classic. Granada is coming off a 26-11 season, winning a NorCal title and playing in the State Division I title game last year.
Sacred Heart Prep was in the same NorCal bracket last season, losing a 2-point heartbreaker in the second round. Two top teams from last season starting it all over again this week.
Granada and Sacred Heart Prep ready to go in the Reardon Classic tournament game. Granada out to an early lead. Cortavius Taylor, a big reason why Court is good on the court. But the Gators come back, and we'll see a lot of this guy, TJ O'Brien, hitting for 3. Here's O'Brien driving, and a nice bounce pass to Oliver Marson, who scores and one, tying the game at 14-all. The Gators take the lead. This is Alex Osterloh, the sophomore guard, nailing the triple. It's a 4-point Gator lead, but Granada retakes the lead just before the half. It's Taylor driving, spinning, and fading away. That was nice. Final seconds of the half, and here's Navon Long with all sorts of fancy moves and nailing the three. Granada leads by 5 at the half. Second half, the Mats on the run ahead to Marco Wild, and it's an 11-point Matador lead. Back comes the resilient Gators. O'Brien finishing at the net to cut the lead to 5. Great play here by Long as he gets the clean pick. Long is headed to the rack with a big-time rip. But the Gators' comeback is complete when O'Brien hits his 5th three-pointer of the game. Gators lead by 1. Then down by 1, it's O'Brien to Eric Osterloh, and the senior with a nice finish as Sacred Heart Prep holds on for a 62-61 victory. A huge game for TJ O'Brien. This week's Mattress Firm Peak Performance. The right mattress matters to reach your peak performance. Visit a Mattress Firm store today.
Venardi Zerrata is your faithful injury attorneys, bringing us the hometown hero every week.
This week we honor Tom Shurshanovich from Marin Catholic. For 25 years, Tom has gone to nearly every Marin Catholic football game, acting as the guy who gets the players hyped up before the game. Tom's son played for Marin Catholic, but passed away unexpectedly 15 years ago. Still, Tom comes back every year supporting the Wildcats. Tom Shurshanovich, this week's hometown hero, presented by Venardi Zerrata.
DGDG.com wants you to be a happy car buyer, so each week we bring you the Be Happy Play. This is a play in a game that made everybody happy.
This week's Be Happy Play goes to the Amador Valley Dons, a tight game in overtime. Time winding down, Jalen Smith fires from deep, and he nails it, and the Dons were really happy about it. Want to be a happy car buyer? Go to DGDG.com. Coming up, it's the Service by Medallion Play of the Week. It might be this play, but you have to wait to find out.
First, here's this week's training tip by our good friends at the Raikus Center.
I'm Andrew Havili, and today's training tip is a single leg hurdle hop. Brandon's going to start jumping on one leg, landing and sticking it, focusing on the knee stability, the ankle stability, the balance has to have core here, okay? Then what we do is we just progress it forward and we do what we call a double response. Cole's going to jump, little double hop, then over, kind of like when you first learn to jump rope. And the next progression off of that is a single response, so quick off the ground, still going for max height. If you want to get really crazy, we can go lateral with all three of those. Stick each landing, then Brandon can jump in, do a double response. Go ahead. There you go.
We announced the Service by Medallion Play of the Week to end every show.
We'll show you some great contenders, then announce this week's Service by Medallion Play of the Week.
Play of the Week.
We start off with Navon Long from Granada with his dunk, but the play of the week has to go to Deontay Littlejohn from Acalanes with his interception and returning it all the way for the touchdown. Deontay Littlejohn with the play of the week.
That's the Play of the Week, and that's 49ers Cal High Sports for this week. Thanks for watching. I'm Robert Bronstein.
And I'm Aubrey Tolliver. Join us next week where we will announce our Players of the Year for the fall season and the Plays of the Year. We will see you then.
I'm Robert Bronstein.
And I'm Aubrey Tolliver. Thanks for watching. Make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel and check back every Sunday night.
And watch us every Sunday night at 6 and 10 p.m. on NBC Sports California. We'll see you at the games.